get cracking. Alright, where's that? Turn that off. Where's this? Aha. Oh, we don't know who this guy is. I know who that is, but you guys don't. You guys need to not see that. Hello? Button? Button, why you no work? There we go. Now all of my buttons work. Kind of. Continue. And... oh, boom. Level 12. Yes, that's right. I'm Big Buffin level 12 now. You can't stop me, no matter what. Okay. Why are there so many folks to talk to here? I feel like I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Watermelons! Yes! Okay, I have renewed vigor. And with my renewed vigor, I will go find some watermelons for a strange lady. Sorry, real quick. Hello. Hi. A lizard crawled into that pot, you say? Rule 432 states that you must capture any lizard that crawls into a pot. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
It's just me, but some of these rules are really stupid.
Wow. Just come at their whole life. Come at their whole life there near. Alright. Up, 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 boing. Whoops. Okay. Now where's the bastard who wants watermelons? Yep. I have the rules. I do the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of frickin' money. You better give me a lot of money in return. Hey, you.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for?
I knew it.
Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
It will be something mildly and, flavorful. She loves watermelon cake more than anything. Now take this reward. That was not worth it. That was not worth the amount of time I put into that. Whatever. I finished a quest. Time. I didn't put any time into that. Money. Missing girl. Shopping with a strange thing store. Okay. What does Mr. Strange Thing have to say? Boing. Hello, Waterfall Man. Lowest level of our city just yesterday. That boy becoming king, just imagine. Oh, I still have to get him his wolf hides. Hanging around with her boyfriend, Sara on the lower level of the city. Oh, yep. Haha. I am. What if I. Haha. Nowhere's lower than this level. Oh, something is. Right here. No. No, near. Back down the ladder. Good boy. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, very freaking kimochi. I don't know. This way. Huh. I feel like I said this last time, but this used to be a lot worse to navigate, so I'm quite happy with this outcome here. Let me land on the pots. You won't let me land. Okay, there's a staircase. It's whatever. This way. Oh yeah, greetings, internet. I am so eepy. I'm so heckin' eepy, but it's been almost a week and I wanted to stream again. Because I can't let myself get out of it. I cannot.
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
Yeah, so
This
fair.
world would be a great deal simpler if nothing but Kaine's lived in it.
I'll pretend that's a compliment.
I think it's a compliment. Sounds like a compliment. Who's this? Hello, stranger.
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask? Your father's worried about you.
My father sent you to take me back, didn't he? Yeah.
Desert's dangerous. We should head back together.
Oh, lag spike. We'll ride this out together, guys. No, I'm not leaving. I found a wolf's den. If I go right now, I could take them out, all out, and be here. Well, I need to kill some wolves.
Even more dangerous.
Can't be a man of a mask. If I fear for my life, I shall slay these beasts for the sake of my homeland. Oh shit. Oh god. Nope. Come back.
Hey, wait!
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
Yeah.
We'd better catch him before he reaches
He
the
moved
den.
faster than any character I've
It is
seen.
my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but look, all I'm saying is, don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sands to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
I love Kaine so much. Who else is going to tell Book to fuck off and die? Oh no! Oh, okay, you're good. You're safe. I can kill you now.
We lost him. Let
What do you mean I lost him? Of course I lost him. I had no concept of him to begin with. If he dies, I'm going to restart so that I don't hear that phrase. Like, okay, where's the freaking map? Wolf Den. I feel like it has to be like up this way to the left then. Go check the wolf den. Don't be dead. If you're dead, I will be upset. Because I didn't save before purchasing those watermelons. Oh, this smells like a wolf den. Hi, you guys. Hey. Anybody here worth murdering? Or worth not murdering? Somebody I want to find, perhaps? Okay, no den there. So are you the den? One of the main benefits of being lost for forever. Okay, that's definitely not a den. Alright, it's gotta be that freaking staircase over there then. Hello. Den of wolves. Oh, okay. Big door. Alive! Over here, you mangy curs. Your entire pack is history today.
Come on, we have to keep him from getting killed.
Okay. Don't mind me. Are you gonna attack any of them, big guy? I know I'm quite efficient, but like... not this efficient.
This
Yeah.
guy is insane. He could have died.
He coulda.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Hey, I'm not like that.
No, I didn't get any of those. Got a letter from Lo today. He's in a faraway town where he can see the ocean. I hope I can see the ocean one day. I bet it's huge. Oh, just teleport me. Okay, fine. Thank the gods. Do you know how much we worried about you,
Your son
boy?
is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
You tell him, Weiss. Yeah, except I did most of the work. Uh-huh. You worthless idiot. Damn. So true. We did do most of the work. But they would have killed other people. They would have done no such thing because you could have come back here and warned us. Still, you attempted to do right, and for this I am proud. Father, I will speak to the king's advisor. If he will have you, then I will give my blessing for you to become a man of the mask. Aww. But never do something so foolish again. A true soldier knows when he is outmanned. He knows it is not shameful to seek the aid of his fellows. So true. And thanks to you as well, my friends. Here, this is for you. Yo! Made my money back.
Still, I'm sure your son will make a fine man of the mask.
He's my pride and joy. He's my good little baby, and I'm but a little lover boy. Cool. Where's my, like, inventory? Items, raw materials. Wolf Fang, Wolf Hide 4. Alright, 6 more to go. I have, like, other more important things to do, but I don't know. I'm eepy, and I feel like the next part's gonna be a lot of reading. If I remember it correctly. Okay. Oh, yes. No. Magic and abilities, Dark Wall. We'll go with Phantasm. Oh, hello. Oh, Kaine blasted him across the moon. I was like, what was that? Jeez. Huh? What's over here? Hello? Scorpions? Yo, scorpions! Oh. Poison will clear on its own after enough time has passed. Okay, but I would like for... Haha. Oh, you guys are just little bastards. Fishing tip? How did I get a frickin' fishing tip from that? Alright, well, whatever. What is enough time to have passed? Must be enough to make the antidotal weed worth it. Okay. Ugh, another fang. Give me some more good. Stop making sad puppy sounds. I don't want to do this quest. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Stop with the fangs? Oh. Oh, okay, so I can't. Boo. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, bite me. Why don't you? Pretty good as a preemptive. Whoa, Jesus Christ, Kaine. It is a preemptive attack. Where's my fur at, boy? A couple more of those. Okay, wolf hide. Nice, nice. Bang. Boo. Bang. Stop it. Alright. Go back to the frickin' den. Okay. Thank you, Kaine. Another fang, not worth it. Every single one of these that is not a hide is a pointless slaughter to me. Okay. Stop it. Thank you, Kaine. Hide. Brilliant. Yes, amazing. Right here. Give me more hide. Thank you. I've been listening to far too much Epic the Musical. It's the only thing in my... Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I have to readjust where my stream is showing up in that frickin'... Alright. I feel bad about that, but not as bad as I could feel. Okay, so. Tons of wolves here. Okay, and hiya. Now, none of you are going to despawn, so I can have all of your delicious meat, please. Thank you. Stop! Stop! Give me... Bang, worthless to me. Bang, worthless to me. Bang. Alright. By the end of this game, I will utilize every part of the frickin' wolf. Another hide. Ugh, beautiful. I should change my stream title to Hunt Wolves. But I don't want to hunt wolves. Once I'm done with this, I hope to never hunt another wolf ever. Alright, no raw materials. Oh, perfect. I have more than enough. Now, if only I could fast travel. Oh my god, that's a lot of freaking Scorpos. Ooh, shiny. Oh? What? What is this? Well, this doesn't feel...
I'm covered in sand.
Feels like I found a secret, but I certainly didn't. Yay. Oh my god, the pack of wolves, they're running with me. We're friends now. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Gorgeous. Okay, really quick. I'm looking all over for this frickin' lady. Missing girl. Sighted at the lowest level of town. Go search for further clues. Okay. Since they left town, I have to go right back out. I'm not gonna be super bummed, because that's like fair. Whoa, who did that to you? Stop. Kaine, Jesus Christ. Kaine! They're just puppies. Alright. Howdy, nerd.
I got your 10 wolf hides.
Make a coat and make amends.
She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
I hadn't thought that far. Well, she did throw something at me last time I approached, so... I don't know. Maybe you could ask her for me?
Really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine. But the present's on you.
Yeah, so true. You can find her in the fort just above us. Okay. Hello.
Hi there. I have a message for you.
From my no-good cheater of a husband, I bet. Yeah.
Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
Oh, that is so like him. He should have known better than to cheat in the first place. He's far too stupid to ever pull it off. Still, he sounds like he's learned his lesson, so maybe I'll forgive him just this once. Well, I mean, that's something. Managed to patch things up more or less. Anyways, thank you. Couldn't have done it without your help.
Again, okay?
Oh, I won't. From now on, I'm dedicating my whole life to making her happy. That is a lot of freaking money. Worth it. He's a good husband when he isn't running around on me. Hopefully, this has set him on the right path. Don't forgive him that easily. I'd like to purchase your wares, sir. The lowest level. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Okay, well this has to be the lowest level. Oh, there's like a little thing around here. Okay, that's the lowest level. Is there nothing but the treasury on the lowest level? That was sand. That was sand. Whoops.
I'm covered in sand.
Oh my god, so true.
Before all your health is lost.
Okay, more treasury. There's gonna be more treasury there. Okay. Treasury not here. Oh, no, never mind. I got into an argument with my wife, and according to the rules, I have to make up with her before the day is over, or we'll be divorced. Oh, you're so lucky that the sun is always out. Yes, I understand. Rule number 12. Naught but the nobility. Hello? Okay, naught but the nobility. I feel like I'm being punked. Oh, I'm just gonna keep drowning, I guess. I think that's...
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Don't tell me what to do. Apparently I'm feeling bratty today. I'm running around to the lowest level. Lowest level nearby the man with weird wares. Okay, wait. That was the lower city yesterday. Hanging around with her boyfriend. Who's her boyfriend? Her boyfriend. I've drowned myself once more. Do you know where their boyfriend is?
Take care before all your health is lost.
Ugh. Stop nagging. Am I perhaps just not on the lowest level? They're perhaps lower levels. I'm just unable to reach them at this point in time. Okay, well, we walk down here. Do you know anything? Yes, only nobility. Let me on. And that man up there tells me that they're with their boyfriend. If I was your boyfriend. Okay, so there's a good vantage point of the city. I'm confused and confounded and lost. Hello? Anybody in here?
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
What about you? Aw, he failed the test to become a soldier. That's pathetic. Okay, door? No. Oh wait, there's definitely somebody nearby. Up higher? Do I need to ride the boat or something? Oh, this is gonna be a big old circle. Well, is what it is. I mean, I can skip it, I guess, but I feel like there's gotta be. I feel like it's probably in like the cutscene or something. It's probably not, but that's what my soul says. It's what it tells me, you know. Hi, fruit lady. Wait, is this the weird thing shop? I could have just purchased. Oh wait, no, never mind. I shouldn't have purchased. It's wicked expensive. All right, where are you at, lovers? I'm coming for you. Wait, there's so many people over there. Oh, that's the frickin'. Whatever. I give up. I give up on this one. I'm gonna progress the main plot or something. Oh, okay, cool. Come on. How is that even that like deep?
I'm covered in sand.
Yes.
Take care
We know,
before all
Nier,
your
my
health
dear.
is lost.
Hello. I was out on an errand. I was out on an errand, but I broke rule 7017 on the way. Now mom's gonna rule 4217 me when I get back. I just know it. Well, I hope your mom doesn't rule 2017 you. 4200? I don't know. Numbers are hard for me. Are you with your boyfriend? Okay. Uh-huh. All of your information is worthless to me. Hi, Kaine. Mwah. back out into the sun, back out into the sun. Back out. All right, Mr. Wolf. I'm going to ignore you. If you attack me, I will finish you. But until then, I am content to simply go. Wish I had my boar. I miss my boar. I want this thing too. Let me get it. Heck, gold. Gold! Money! Why is it suddenly ridiculously easy to walk through this? The only thing chasing me is Kaine. Kaine's slow. Except for when she teleports. Then she's scary. Lo came back, he came home to see me. Yay! Iron ore. Lizard tail. Goodbye, goats. Oh wait, not this way. Up, 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 up. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. I'm not too butthurt about it. I think the fragile delivery quests are pretty annoying, but I do also think they're likely a clever way to get you to revisit towns that you don't necessarily have any purpose being in. That way it kind of, without telling you, informs you that you have quests there. Dear Lo, today was awesome. Papala made me this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village has been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess or something. Oh, I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forgot I had this disease. So maybe you can forget about it too and come back home. Oh, Yona. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to spend forever with you. I love you, young one.
We should play a game together sometime too.
Yes, please. Let's play games together. What do you want to play? Checkers? I got you. Pawn to B7. Chimkim. Ooh, plant. Bell pepper. Water. Oh my god, this one has roots now. Holy schmidt. Can I water you? No? Okay. That's okay. I'm missing pivotal moments in my dear sister's life. I'm so sad. It really upsets me. I'm gonna text my sister. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. All done. I'm feeling real sentimental today. Freaking cried listening to Epic the Musical. I'll probably do it again. Oh, deep breaths, me. Deep breaths. What do you need?
Say,
Oh.
I don't.
Sorry, stay away. What do you need?
Apparently, you can sometimes find eagle eggs in places where you find ore. Oh, I know you can sell them for lots of money, but please don't.
What?
Apparently.
Oh, you wanted which
Oh,
jobs
you want me to
first?
get you some stuff. Postman's request, new merchant in town, letter to
A
lover.
seafront resident.
Okay, seafront. I don't want to go back to
Come
seafront.
back whenever.
So I'm not going to do it. Pretty easy. Pretty schmeezy. Chicken egg. Medicinal herb. Alright, give me my boars. Devil and Papala came to keep me company today. They even sang me a song. Oh. Shades! Oh my god! Finally, fulfilling my promise. The promise made in the title. Goodbye! Oh, I killed a sheep. So sorry, honey. Here, let me harvest you. Are you dead too? Oh my god, you all died so quickly. Okay, and the other one despawned. That's okay. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Whee! This way. Something how Kaine's showing up with her whole butt out is really, really funny. Oh, God. I'm gonna fall asleep. Silent forest. I don't remember there
Sure is
being
quiet
very
here.
many people here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such
Oh, true.
cheek.
No, such frickin' upsettiness. No cheek here. Just you making me disappointed. Yeah, I said it. Delicious. Is there anybody else I can talk to first?
Hi there.
Oh, dead silent.
Hello?
Real bright and cheerful, Popola.
They said they were acting strange. Do not yell at them.
Beware.
Oh, the mayor's still a little bit awake.
Beware
It's kind of cool.
the words.
I like his glasses.
Words? What do you mean?
I don't know. Gotta beware of the words, though.
Contagious words.
Oh, the frickin' black scroll.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Uh-huh, that's what he said.
There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Oh, this is a big old text box. Wise's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
Pretty quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
I'm gonna... Can I? Sorry, if I hit options. No, I won't do it. Oh well.
Who are you?
Who am I? Good
We
question.
heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Lo and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Uh-oh.
In your dream?
the mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the worlds of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the mayor,
I think you have.
In other words,
said Lo.
we've caught the death dream?
Yeah? Before the mayor could confirm Lo's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Yeah?
That's just how the death dream works.
That's just how it works, brother. That's all it is. Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Lo had seen and what they discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Oh my god, the things come in black. Meta stuff. Lo and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. That's untrue. You talked to the mayor, and he, kept talking about stuff.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
I feel like most of what you say is generally, unproductive. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
I love this. I love this so much.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
Can you even... Oh, he does have a little face on the front. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Lo like a contagion. Wait, Lo said suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Lo's face suddenly lit up. I remember. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a quick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Lo. That sounds right, he said as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the Death Dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Lo nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Lo, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Lo to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, the mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Lo and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Lo slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Lo's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Oh. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Lo to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Lo snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Lo leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Hello, welcome in. This randomly became an audiobook, so I'm reading. Lo slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Lo could see Weiss's mouth moving. I've never seen his mouth move. I would like to see his mouth move, please. But he might as well have been shouting inside a tornado. The insect screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Lo's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. I hope you couldn't hear that. I burped. I am so sorry. Running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hands from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shack. 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 Chi. 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 I feel like this is made specifically to embarrass me. Woo woo wooma. All right. Shik shik seek. Shik 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 seek. The insect symphony dimmed another decibel. Now, Lo began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. So true, I noticed that as well as I was reading it out. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. Ooh. This is going to become a quiz game now, isn't it? One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe that's the key to getting out of this place. Yoko Taro, stop making fun of your own goddamn game. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? I mean, yeah, kind of a seesaw, right? 1 with the seesaw is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, and 3 with it, scary. A secret sounds more profound, but I don't understand how that would be. Oh, 1 with a secret is lacking. 2 with a secret is like just a got it. 3 becomes too much. A secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Lo sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Lo like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Lo moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Lo after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Lo picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. Oh, that sounds awesome as hell. I wish I could see it. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light. Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Lo grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird, a letter, sunlight, sunlight indeed. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. And I could be talking about my sushi right now. I had some sushi a minute ago, and all my years, said Vice softly. I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Lo, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. But yeah, the sushi was pretty good. It was just salmon, pretty simple, but I got all the different types of sushi. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled amongst the trees. I got like the rolls, I got the nigiri, I got the sashimi. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? I got some gluten-free soy sauce, so I could have some soy sauce. Lo walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. But instead of talking about that, I'm reading a bunch of words. Began Lo. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. It's really difficult to balance those two. I have 4 legs in the morning, and 2 at noon. But end the night with 3. What am I? This is like the human Sphinx riddle. Lo tried to ask the cloak man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yes, I suppose, said Lo. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 3 at night, do the thing. I am man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. A naked man! You're the mayor, cried Lo. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now, you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Lo watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. I remember really struggling with this the first time I played. They might have made the questions easier. When Lo and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Lo's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens! Stop shaking me, you fool. We've not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Lo withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Lo filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Lo cocked his head. Okay, hang on a sec. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Lo and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice. It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place, and no matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breathing slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Lo shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Lo and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor with a wry smile across his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on his feet, unsteady on his feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Lo and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Lo mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Lo tried to keep a straight face and failed. The mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Lo gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Ah, he talks again.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtain dark execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground. Yes! Yes, this one is quite good.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me.
Yeah?
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Popola knows what's going on. I feel it. I feel it. I quite like reading. I said earlier that I didn't want to read a lot and I knew this was coming, but I like reading. Ooh, I'm gonna break this box.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Enter this villager's dream? Sure.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Ah, come on.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Do I need to do this?
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior, I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. "Who are you?" I ask, shaking hands covering my face. "How have you come to this place?" "I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Lo. We have been searching for you." "Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together." The one known as Lo extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. They recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. "I never thought I'd hear that again," I whispered. Would that this were not such a terrible storm," said Grimoire Weiss. "Look at your feet." I forced my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. "There's so much of it." "Yes, and it comes each moment more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place." Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. Ooh? I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Okay. North. Am I experiencing a lag spike? Oh, okay. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred, crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Ah, shit. East or south? I'm gonna go east. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west, no, east. What? No, west would make me go back to where I was. So north. Okay, so not south, but I could perhaps go east again. At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall, with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table, upon which rest china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the tables, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair to the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, and all our invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their home in the remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were settled. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls have committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed west. Squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, so I turn my eyes upwards. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of their life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people have lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eyes. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bone. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. If I proceed south, and then what if I just go east again? And then I go north. I feel like I'm gonna die. Water has risen to my chin, and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bast," shouts low. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Weiss, wet and tattered, floats to the water surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Oh my god, I died? Yeah, this is the part that I remember being hard. I hope this is... Okay. Do I need to talk to you again? Doesn't look like it.
Now I can find.
This is what
I know.
Okay. That guy is tough. This one easier?
and another victim. This work certainly is trying.
Before I do that, I'm gonna go grab a quick bit of water, and I'm just gonna leave it here. I think there's been enough of staring at black text on white text on a black background. Ugh. See you in a minute. I'm back. Oh, it's still there. The BRB screen is still there. It's just been a lot of white text on black background. So I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it here. I just want some color, just something. I got a cookie and some water, but I'm eating the cookie right now. Okay, no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna try and figure this out. There's gotta be some logic behind this, right?
This person must be dreaming too.
This person must be dreaming too, or feel that way. Oh,
So I'm
boy.
very excited to go back there.
It's not said to be here.
Yeah,
It's quite good. I'm very happy with my cookie. I like the Wawa too. Okay. I love the feeling of like chocolate coating my mouth and then washing it all away with the delicious, with the tasty Wawa. Okay. Yeah. I noticed it was tracking me. I thought that was very funny. All right. I breathe the air. What's this fresh hell? My box, my prison, tucked beneath the stairway. Yep, just read all this. Yes, and more of it comes with each moment we delay. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known. The castles are a maze, twisting upon themselves. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of cobwebs. Searching for the door to the room, I come across a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of a wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outline of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch the piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. A mountain of crumbling, charred corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity would not permit me to consider the further proposition. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the corridors and proceed. Okay, so I proceeded north. So if I proceed south, I'm just going right back to where I was. North. Okay. So east is the only right option. And if I proceed west, okay. Okay, so this is the only right option, and then after this is the only right option. I selected east before. If I head south, I go back to where I was. Oh, I only have so many options. Got it. Got it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this. Okay. I didn't know I had only so many clicks. The frick? That makes sense, though. Only so much time to get out of here and all that stuff.
This person must be dreaming too.
Yes, this person must be. Let's go inside. Yeah, it's so creepy in the dream world, isn't it? Wow. All right. 1 second. Doing the thing. Addled mind. Going to a place. Learning some stuff. Proceed north. Oh my god, there's a bunch of canopied beds and shapeless gray matter. Oh no. Mountain of corpses. South is wrong. East is correct. West is wrong. North is correct. East was wrong. Perhaps west is now correct? At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless, they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing. I tell myself the casks will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. This is no wine. It is blood still warm from the body, whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising flood waters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out the room, to freedom. I squint down the dim corridors. Okay, so west is wrong. West is fully wrong. Because this is going to make me go east. If from going east I go west, that's a problem, so I go north. Because east was wrong last time, but now north at the end of the path. The waters rise to my waist, exhausting me, both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the water no longer and turn my eyes. Yep, okay, so I've been here. Faded plaster wall particularly catches my eyes. A man. I'm struck with the desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet I extend a single finger to the painting. I'm gripped with the most unpleasant feeling. Something on the other side, an empty space, a hollow hole, scraps of clothing lying on the floor and bones. Enough shielding my eyes. I paddle away water. So, okay, north was also wrong. Okay, so east has to be right then. Uh-huh. Sound of rains is comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. There, once I behold a beautiful dining table with blood and guts and gore and viscera. Yes, the chairs are scary. Ooh. Okay, so east was just straight up the correct option. I should have done that first. After that, we proceed north. Water has risen to my chin and now greedily laps at my mouth and nose. You dumb bast, shouts low. Okay. Nope, I'm making it through. So I made a game a little while back just for funsies. And I didn't know how to give people a proper sense of death. So I made everything function in north, south, east, west. This is very helpful to me. Game was terrible. You will never see it. But I made it. And it's so helpful.
Can't say I'm very excited.
There were visuals, but it was effectively doing this. Exact same thing. What fresh hell and familiar voice. Yes. This is gameplay. I don't know. I like this game a lot just because it's super artsy. In a way that it makes no sense. I'm kind of happy though. I got to read all of those. I wouldn't have gotten to read them if I just kind of went. North, east, north. East. Okay. Yep. Waterlogged red. Splendid feast. Requiem for the damned. Yes. Okay. I'm right back where I need to be. And then, so we proceed north again. Against all hopes, we make it to the front door. Oh my god. It's that easy? What the hell? I struggled for like fucking 12 years with this before. Okay. We make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Low and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside of the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheek. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Oh, this was a lady! I helped a lady! Your dress? Oh, then you are a woman, madam? I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes off as something of surprise, seeing as how I only exist in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Lo is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. I should have named this guy Near. But he hides it well, and with a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Uh-oh. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life. As shades. Oh, okay. Lore? So the dead are shades. I know it's a dream world, but like, is it specifically the people from here that are shades?
You have anything to say about that?
Oh, it was a lady.
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth.
They were all covered before.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me.
You're welcome.
I never want to have a dream like that again.
So true. Boing boing. More crates. Break it. Hello, sir.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
Yeah.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
I'm a book. I like to be read, not to read. Vice is the bottom. I've discovered something. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Lo had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Yep. Okay. So these are likely memories of the past. Things seem to have disintegrated as time has progressed and society collapsed. But they haven't seen skyscrapers, but these are discussing
What do
those.
you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Well, they're talking in this one. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Lo nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. An ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grasp. That doesn't make any sense. Grass pushed through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Lo lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us, or what? The complaining had already begun. Oh, pardon. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself will simply be some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Oh wait, are they just actual sculptures, not skyscrapers? But they said the buildings are tall. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in that way might make it easier for you to bear. Lo glanced at Vice's gritting face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Lo's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer up his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Lo lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water! Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, Lo sprang to life and bounded towards the site. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Lo closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Lo shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. Lo sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Lo came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. Okay, he's looking for oases. Sorry, not oasis, mirage. I always get this confused because it's always a mirage of an oasis, you know? The chase continued for nearly an... I am burpy today. I'm filled with gas, and I am so sorry. Sorry, I'm handling myself. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Lo and struck him in the face with his... Sorry, I'm testing how much I can move this mic real quick. I'm so out of it right now. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Lo and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. Lo's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued to speak in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Lo looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Lo, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that's where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that... Okay, so it is just skyscrapers. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Lo. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. That's actually kind of curious to think about. No, there's no way that somebody wouldn't see that stuff and think, oh, habitation. But what if? What if those are so far-flung and removed that the only thought about things being that tall could possibly be like, oh, this is decoration? There's no way that any building would hold this many people, and you'd still need more. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat on steel rails, trains, beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Oh, what a curious way of thinking about the world. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or a purpose to the abstract works around them, Lo and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of a human. Lo uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The three statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Lo moved to touch the nearest... Oh, music's over. As Lo moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real. The others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies. With that, a bird departed. As if on cue, the three statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. There's three of them, though. Hey, look at that, said Lo. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Lo. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Lo and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the three statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. Okay, so if only one of them can tell the truth. Beta is fake, I'm the only real one. One can only tell lies. One can only be true. So that could be true. Or, hear me out, Beta is the only real one. Okay, but Alpha's only claiming to be real, is not claiming anybody else is fake. I mean, I guess by jurisdiction. When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Vice. Lo furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form always speaks the truth, the false ones only lies. I don't have a clue. I'm real, Beta is fake. Could lead to Beta is fake, but Alpha means first. I have no clue. Lo took a long look at the statues and tried to clear his mind. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered three sculptures in the shape of... Okay. They're alive. I mean, okay, so there could be a meta thing that I could do where, like, they're insisting that only the original is true, right? You're fake, I'm real, you're fake, I'm real. Doesn't claim anybody's fake, simply claims they're real. Oh, that could be cool. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until Lo and Vice were forced to turn away.
It would seem we failed.
Yeah.
What?
We'd best act more
What do you mean? What do you mean I failed? Okay, so it's not the meta-narrative of the first one being true.
even.
Okay, does anybody know why one of these is, like,
What do you...
Perhaps
false? So this was cool. This was all a lot of interesting information. When I said I don't know, it only took me back to the beginning of the, Oh, I can skip faster. That's nice. Okay, please, said Alpha. Alpha is lying. We know that. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. I don't have to get you out of this nightmare. Everyone knows I'm the real one. Aha. Yes, not everyone knows. I don't know that. Beta. The real one is Beta. Though Lowe's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, okay, so he's going to explain it. In dry tones of lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be truth. Even though Gamma is a liar. Oh, so Alpha automatically contradicts anybody else claiming somebody else is fake because Gamma claimed to be. Yes, okay. But what if that was the truth there? Because if it's telling the truth, I'm going in circles. I'm going in circles. Can somebody explain to me like I'm 5? Anybody have like a chart? Anybody got a diagram? Because if Gamma was telling the truth, right, and that like everything was simply like everybody knows that I'm real is hyperbole. Beta being fake would be truth, and Gamma being real would also be truth. Beta being fake is true, and then Gamma being real is true. Both of those could still stand true. They're not done explaining it. I'm so stupid. Now let us presume Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave 2 statues telling the truth. Oh. Got it. Finally, let us assume Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. Okay, so my reason wasn't the right reason. Whatever. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable low pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to the city before? The villager looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Lowe, just like the mayor. A vague sense of unease that struck Lowe during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yay!
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so far.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Okay, Mr. Mayor. I love you. Thank you for the spell. Don't get impaled. He listened.
How wonderful.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, God, thank you.
Here, I have something for you.
Okay. Faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Alright, so the only two people that have white hair in this game are me and Kaine. But it sounds like these guys might also have, like, backup lives, which that might throw my original theory out the window that we're, like, the title replicant. Like, the silver hairs are replicants and other people are still real. Is everybody a replicant? And the white hair is a different thing entirely? I don't know. Once again, I do not remember the plot to this game. Faith. Oh my god, that is a big old damage increase. Attack power 2, paralyze 1. That's only accurate because I put those abilities on there. Let's word edit magic weapons. Faith, my dear, yes. Power. Okay, so okay, so I got guard break and attack power. I do like guard break, and I'm already getting quite a large boost on my damage from just having a better weapon. Asher and Lug. Okay, so Asher it is, because that one provides an effect, while Lug didn't do nothing. Cool. Sorry, I want this shiny. Thank you for the berries. Sorry, I want to talk to you one more time. Did you say something to me?
I simply cannot bear another of these
What? What do you mean, can't bear another of these infernal conversations? It's putting me back in? You were out. Hey, you. Oh, hey, it's you, the guy who saved me from that crazy city. It's great to be able to talk to you again. You're my hero, you know that? Oh, come on, don't be shy. It's all right. The mayor even said we're going to build a statue of you. And everything. I hear you've been traveling the world. Good for you. Travel is the key to happiness, you know? Getting out in the world, meeting your fellow humans face to face, really changes the way you see things. I think change like that can be vital in the new world that's coming. What? How's that? Me? No, I've never traveled. Never left this village, to tell you the truth. Still, I'd like to get out someday. I think our world is dying. Seriously, think about it. You've got the black scrawl, the shades, the mysterious illnesses like Death Dream. It's like something's trying to give us a warning. In fact, I'm sure this is a warning. We need to change our ways before it's too late. I'd like to help change the world, but I'm just a simple villager, not like you guys. You're on the front lines of everything, rushing in with swords and magic spells and stuff like that. Hey, I know. Maybe we can join forces and change the world together. I mean, with your experience and talent and my, well, whatever I have. Anyway, I think we could really make a difference. This world needs a leader, someone who can unite the people in common purpose. He'd probably have to be kind of tough, too. I mean, this isn't a world that appreciates calm discussion, you know? He'd also need to be smart and have the ability to look down the road and think about what's best for the future. I bet you'd be perfect. What do you say? Huh? You think I should do it? Oh no, that's not... I mean, thanks and everything, but no thanks. I'm not a public limelight kind of guy. I'd rather hang around in the background and help from there. You know, like an advisor or a puppet master or whatever they're called. Actually, I think I'd be pretty good at that. Lo and Weiss left before the villager could hand them a copy of his pamphlet, 10 Simple Ways to Save the World. As they walked, Weiss pondered openly about the man. I suppose he is what they call an armchair general. Okay, so this one's not going to let me talk to him again, which is fair. That's a lot. Are you also going back into the dream? Oh, honey, it just started over again. Oh, it's you. Can I talk to you for a minute? Here, over here. These are my neighbors. I was just telling them about the dream I had. You know, the one where you rescued me, the one that you rescued me from? Oh, yo. They don't believe me. They say I'm making the whole thing up. Who could invent something like that? I remember the darkness. I remember the screams. Listen, you have to back me up here. They think I'm crazy. They need to understand. Tell them how you pulled me out of the cell and there was water everywhere and how it was rising so quickly. Part of me was convinced you'd rescued me only to let me drown, you know? I don't want to drown. People talk about how it's peaceful, but I think they're lying. And tell them about the bodies. The bodies. Oh, gods, there were so many of them. There was a room with beds and the corpses, like pieces of charcoal. I keep thinking about the fire and how hot it must have been. But then I don't want to remember it anymore, so I think about wine. Oh, it wasn't wine. It was blood. It was still warm. Sometimes I can still smell it. I'll be eating a piece of pie or something, and all I can smell is the warm blood mixing with the rising water. It's hard to eat now. When I see a table, I think about that feast and the guests and how the carpet squished beneath my feet when I walked. I don't know. It's weird. The pictures are the worst. Keep wondering if they knew they were going to die and how they could sit still knowing that each stroke of the brush is a step closer to death. I think about stuff like that a lot now. Actually, I have a hard time thinking about anything else. I don't sleep much. Sleep is hard. I see such terrible things when I close my eyes. Anyways, I was hoping you could tell my neighbors so they'd... Where did they go? They left a while ago, said Lo quietly. Doubtless they find your dream a bit disturbing, said Weiss. Perhaps you could find something else to talk about with them, Such as weather or kittens? The villager smiled softly at Lo, but the smile soon faded from her face. As the two of them slowly backed away, they could see tears beginning to fall from the corners of her eyes. Oh, honey! Oh, they're gonna go right back to sleep, too. I just woke them up. Oh, poor babies.
I simply cannot...
Oh, this is heartbreaking. I'm quite sad. Ah, hello again. You know, I've been trying to figure out a way to thank you for saving me, and I think I've got it. I'm going to put up a statue of you. It'll be 10 feet high and made of pure gold. Oh, and I know you don't own a horse, but I think we'll put you on one anyway. Horses just make people look more heroic, you know? How's that? You don't want a statue? Oh, I thought you'd really enjoy it. Regardless, thank you. Thanks to your tireless efforts, our village is at peace once more. And at peas. A little agricultural joke right there. Anyway, I've been thinking about other things besides bad jokes and statues. I've also decided that we need to start holding the village festival again. We used to have it every year, but the last mayor thought it was old-fashioned or something, and he killed it. But since I'm the mayor, I can start it up again. I'm not abusing my power or anything, is it? That's not abusing my power or anything, is it? Why do I keep winking? I keep looking over and I'm winking. Hope I'm not just like sitting there like Oh. I guess I'll readjust again so I can have a different comfortable sitting position. Oh, the harsh life that I lead. Not being comfortable in every sitting position. Woe. Woe is me. Oh. Come here, microphone. Closer. Brilliant. What's that? You want to hear about the festival? Well, the official name is the Feast of the 3 Days. We call it that because everyone sits around a huge table and eats for 3 days straight. No sleeping allowed. Oh, and we hold it on the foggiest days of the year, so it's hard to tell what you're eating. Some of the dishes are delicious, but some are really rare, and, well, there's some weird stuff in them. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, you'd be pretty surprised what you can eat when you haven't slept for a couple of days. Oh my god, this place is terrifying. I'll make sure that room is prepared for you so you can be the guest of honor. What? You can't come? You have to wash your hair? Oh, alright. Well, I guess that's understandable, what with the adventuring and all. Truthfully, I think this town needs more group bonding activities like that. It'll help us get to know each other and promote unity in times of crisis and so forth. Vice coughed loudly. How much longer must we bear the insufferable flapping of this fool's gums? He whispered to Lo. Let him talk. He just woke up. He probably has a lot he wants to say. Vice sighed. This must be by what Popula meant by bright and talkative. Are they awake and we're just like showing it through there, or are they descending back into sleep? I can't believe I was hung up on that stupid question at the end there for so long.
So how was the village?
Terrifying.
It was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Nice one.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Popola. Brutus, my dear. Charge.
Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Oh, you were quite angry about that. I guess that's fair. Oh, boo. Wait, okay, so when I do this, you do a combo spell damage attack? Oh, shoot, that's kind of cool. Ordering allies tutorial. I like bossing people around. Attack control. Basic controls. Menu. Ordering allies. Select orders. Oh! Oh, shoot! Oh! Oh my god! Okay, cool. Kaine, stick him! Word Vara. Weapon guard break 4%. Hell yeah. Ah! How did you miss me? How did that happen? I don't like that. Nope. No. What button? Oh my god. Alright, where are you at? Oh, I remember when you were difficult. Alright. Okay, so I wanted Vice, word edit, weapons. Yes. Okay. And then this follows frickin' Final Fantasy logic. You add a letter and it becomes you add a what's the word? When you open your mouth. When you like say things, when you're like nom 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 nom. Is it syllable? When you add a syllable? I'm too sleepy for this. What's a syllable? Oh my god. Oh, I'm far too sleepy for Brutus? Brutus, dear. Oh no, Brutus! Brutus! No! Oh, Brutus! Just barely. You rest there, buddy. I'm gonna learn to make awesome food for me. Okay. Hello, old man. You have anything new to say?
Young people always drive themselves.
Okay. Thank you for your wisdom, old man. Thank you for your healing mailbox. Anybody else I can plant on? Anybody else I can water? No. Shame. Yona, you have any new dialogue for me?
We should play a game together.
Okay. We'll do that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so sorry. I'm readjusting my mics again. Can you guys hear that? Is that like super duper loud for you? I hope it's not. Like, you don't hear like or anything, right? Hop, voila, eh. Alright.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
I agree.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
I don't know.
You guys did well.
I don't know if you do have too much of a love for words, my guy.
You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Oh no, yeah, I took like a 5-day break between the last one and this one.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Nope. Fast travel.
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got
Okay. Hey, lady. I've been waiting for you to give me another book quest.
Hopula asked me to organize the books, but I had no idea there were so many. I never should have taken this job.
There.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Why would he be dismayed over that? Hello!
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
Nope, somebody else is missing their daughter.
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village?
Probably has.
Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father is worried about him.
Okay. An odd hat. An odd hat a mile away. Well, anyways. Rolling around at the speed of sound. There's Kaine, hello, dearest. Uh-oh. Danger. Anyways, can I kill you? Are you deadable? Oh, I can totally kill you. You're super deadable. Let's defense drop. Well, I could, like, guard and probably do a lot more damage, theoretically. Okay, let's try it. Let's
go.
Oh, that just broke my guard straight up. Okay, whatever. Jeez, I don't even care. Goodbye, young one. See you in hell. An elaborate machine and the world soul ace. Oh, okay. Mana recovery increase and adds paralyze? Yeah. Yeah, I want that one. Why would I not want that one? Oh. Asher. Solace. Lug. Do I want MP recovery rate over physical defense? Yeah, a 6% increase over a 2% increase, I think I do. Bess, Bessa, Vara. No, only Bess and Bessa matter here. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, you're taking a while to dissolve there, buddy. Okay. Boing, 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 boing. Flo came back, he came home to see me. Yay! I so genuinely love Yona. Just so much. I have such freaking. Hello?
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Red back man, you okay?
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Wow, that's terrible.
Oh my god.
Would you like us to help you look for her?
He's missing his wife, the other person's missing their fucking daughter. Son.
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea
They're
where we
making a
should
family
start?
together. They're all gonna be best buds. It's gonna be amazing. Yes.
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with that.
Thank you. This
Thank
means the world
you.
to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
I read flaunting as flaming. I was waiting for him to say wander about wearing flaming luggage. But yeah.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
So true.
Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary.
Oh,
But now my
anniversary.
sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault.
Is it, bud?
Oh,
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
Aw, sad sack.
I
Anyways.
bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Oh, I ran past the tavern. It's this way. Over the boats. Through the boats. The boats. We go. The boats.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's
Uh-oh, you're
worried.
talking to a
Do you know
gossip.
anything about where she might be?
You're letting all the gossip out.
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though, come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her.
Oh, I like that woman too.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why
Oh,
not
they're
sit
just
here
drunk.
and join me for a round? Or three?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
Lots of people flirting with baby child. How old is baby child? Like a teenage, like 16?
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh?
Why is everybody talking about
Alright,
leaving
thanks for
town?
your time.
Commune. They're making a commune.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
And I want to talk to the man. Hey, pathetic.
Oh, I've been such an idiot.
Yeah, she left town. Sorry. I still really want to just put the whole mic in my mouth. Just, you know, just. I don't know. Just a thought. Is there a boar over there? No boar. Let me befriend the not boar. Let me befriend other animals. Shade.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
What about it? What, it's like taller than normal? Oh, has a red bag.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the Shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
So why can you sense things? I was looking for a lady all day yesterday, and you were like, yeah, no, it's fine. You keep looking. Keep it up, champ.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Yeah, I do believe in the value of the truth. I didn't lie to a child earlier. Full speed ahead. Oh, no, that's 600 men. Whoops. 600 men. 600 men under my command. Full speed ahead.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
I found a bag.
We didn't, but we got this off a Shade.
She might have been the Shade. I just, it's my pet theory.
Oh no, this is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
Why is this all his fault? Ask the man.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
No, I want to know.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Well, never mind. She wasn't the Shade. Fine, whatever.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Five minutes later.
I see. So, you found a Shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot! Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Bro, she didn't run away from home. She just went to get an apple.
Hey, have you lost your mind?
She didn't even do
Just
that.
went to visit my parents.
She was visiting her parents. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to the human race.
I told you about this.
Luckily, I know nothing about that. Way to go, champ.
Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two
let's
with
run.
all speed.
Full speed ahead. I suddenly remember another important errand. No, I'm gonna stick around. I want to stick around.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
She didn't even know about the apple. Ooh, you're... Oh, God. Yikes. Yikes, my guy.
You are the absolute worst.
Whoa. They're gonna break up.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
No.
Wait, you're asking me?
The wife who lost the bag. The husband who ate the... You lose things sometimes. What are you even...
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
That's the name.
Did I cross a line there?
No!
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
Okay, well, see, this is something you could come at her after.
My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
Oh, who's in the wrong here? The hoarding slob of a husband. The collection taught... Honestly, both of... Yeah, honestly, both of them.
The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Aw, they love each other.
I see you finally agree on something.
Oh, that's so funny. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna sit up straight now instead of leading.
How frustrating this is, you colossal.
Oh, time passed.
This is exactly what I hate about you.
Hate about you? Oh my god.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like
Holy
you.
shit.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough.
So glad I stayed for this.
Belittling me? Why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Oh god.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Okay.
I have no idea what just transpired. It has utterly exhausted me.
Oh, so true.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
I guess.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
I don't think he's the canal guy, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right. That's why you came here in the first place, huh?
I don't know anything about that.
Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Okay, cool.
I need to whip up a treat to celebrate my...
Okay. I need to whip up a treat.
I'll get started on the canal tomorrow, but today...
Okay, tomorrow it is.
That was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Yes, the infinite tomorrow. Oh my god, my dear, I love
The
you.
red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least.
They did.
Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt
Oh,
such
cute
a
sounds.
strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Dad? That wasn't... I don't have to explain myself. That... You either understood or you're upset. I didn't mean it in the upsetting way, and I'm sorry. Kitty cat. Actually, I didn't look at my new weapon. Covered in blood. Yay, it's a katana. But I'm using like a one-handed sword. A baby katana? Wait, I want to speak to Yona. Yona probably doesn't have anything to say because I haven't been prompted, but like... I refuse to miss out on any seconds of my sister's life. Hello, chicken. Yes, okay. So these respawned. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty epic. Spirit, lovely. Money, cool. Hey, Anna.
Don't worry about me. I'll wait right here and not get into any
I will
trouble.
always worry about
Drink
you.
The medicine Popola made, even though it's really gross.
Oh, honey.
Just
Yeah,
I'll even just.
okay. That's an old dialogue. I burnt my foot on something. A lot of pain. By burnt, I mean rug burnt or something. Alright, well, let's talk to Popola.
That poor girl.
Middle shelf.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
Top shelf.
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Eyrie. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here?
Hmm. Why aren't they in a
It's
straight line?
sculpted leaf. Right?
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
From the tree.
This is from the junk heap.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
Mm-hmm. Thing almost killed me. Couple of times.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad
It
everything
wasn't
turned
that
out
big of a
alright.
problem.
Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Thanks. Hey, wait.
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Ah.
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
Mm. Not playing Big Brother. I am Big Brother. There's gonna be a plot point where it's like, you never spent time with me. You were always doing this, then that. And if there is, I refuse to allow myself to be a part of that narrative. This is entirely on the character and being thrust upon me. Yona!
Yay, you're back.
Oh.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
Okay.
What is it?
Um,
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
You have a friend!
Friend?
Made friends!
I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Yay!
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Uh-oh.
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
I see.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend, so you have to help him. Please?
How did you meet?
Yona, listen.
Like...
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
I don't know. Curing her black scrawl is more important. I can't say no. I feel like this decision doesn't matter. I refuse to... But, okay, last time it was I will always spend time with my sister. Thought, now it's like... I'm not gonna say no.
I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you!
I need to look that up if any of those decisions matter.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Shut up. I would have loved to come back to that. I wish I could have saved inside. So this is actually where I'm going to end stream. Went a little bit longer than my first two, a little bit less long, a lot less long than my last one. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stop, I guess. More in the future. I hope anybody who stopped by had a good time. I hope that anybody who's watching the VODs later also has a good time. Today was a calming one for the most part. I got stressed out at the beginning. I got not stressed, but energetic towards the end. And in the middle there was just an audiobook. So enjoy that. Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot the lurkers. Lurkers, hello. I love you so much. Thank you so very much for being here. But yeah. And chatters for chatting. I love everybody. What do I do? I don't know. I'm just gonna like end it. Goodbye. Yeah, that'll work. Bye.